round of applause for a great speech. A speech that I am transcribing and taking to President Barack Obama next week. And I want us to welcome, of course, Joanne Watson, Councilwoman, Brenda Jones, Councilwoman, who are here with us. The last announcement is that we are forming a moratorium foreclosure committee to go to Governor Jennifer Granholm to stop moratoriums in the state of Michigan. There is precedent for that, and I'm bringing my lawyers and probably Jackson and a couple other people with me. Thank you very much.
Everybody to fill these cards out and return them to us, and we're going to give them to the U.S. Senators also to pass this bill. Next we have Andy LaBar, District Administrator for the 15th District, representing the Honorable John Dingell.
Good afternoon. I'll be very brief. I cannot follow Reverend Jesse Jackson, and I cannot follow Congressman Conyers. All I can say is we know what we're here for and what we're standing for public transit, for jobs, for public transit for working people. And John Dingell stands with you. In H.R. 2746, the bill we need, he is co-sponsoring. So thank you. Keep this up, and let's win. Thank you.
Next we have out of Rural Oak, State Representative and always a fighter for transportation, Marie Donegan.
Hello, everybody. Hello. You know, I'm from the great city of Royal Oak. We're about 12 miles north of here, and we want to be connected to the city of Detroit and the region with a mass transit system, a regional transit system that will be the equalizer for all of us. It'll give us great economic development. It will give us new housing. It'll repopulate our cities and our state and bring us vibrant, connected communities. I've been working for 6 years to get a regional transit plan implemented. I am term limited. We've been working for 3 years to get legislation to make that happen, but really we've been working for 30 years or 50 years since we sold our last streetcar to Mexico, and it's time to end all of that. But I would like to thank the Amalgamated Transit Union, because when we started working on a regional transit system and a regional transit legislation, they were the first union to get on board in support of a regional system. And you can't even imagine how important that is. So I think we have to keep fighting. I have a few more weeks or a few more months in my term. It's not going to stop there. I'm not going away, because I'm going to keep fighting until we make it happen. Because if we can pull together and get a regional system that connects us all, we can prove to ourselves and to everybody else that we can make something happen for the common good. And like the Reverend said, if we have a commitment to build a regional transit system, we can build those buses, we can build the streetcars, we can build the trains, and we can build those vehicles right here in the state of Michigan and sell around the world. There's no reason we can't do that, but we have to be committed as a group, as a state, to making that happen. So I would also, in the world of announcements, this week, the Republican-led state Senate voted to cut public transportation out of the transportation budget and put that money into the roads budget. And I don't think you want that to happen. There's only 38 of them, so feel free to call every single one of them. I'm sure your Detroit state senators are on board, but you need to call the rest to say that is not going to happen. It won't happen in the House side, but that's just a travesty that has to be fixed. So call your legislators, call everybody you can think of. The next rally we have for public transportation will fill Hart Plaza. Thank you very much.
Next we have the President of Detroit Metro AFL-CIO, Sandra Williams.
Thank you. I come before you bringing support from the more than 600,000 hard-working men and women, union women in the state of Michigan, who all support you and stand with you. I also want to give a shout out, of course, to ATU 1564 and 26, who are affiliates of the Metro Detroit AFL-CIO. I want to commend you for taking it to community, but you also need other labor unions. If you keep taking it to the streets and get the community, the Metro Detroit AFL-CIO will stand with you to get the rest of the unions together. Here today, I see IAM, I see the postal workers, I see AFSCME, I see Teamsters. You need everybody to stand together. On June 12th, my announcement is June 12th at the AFSCME building, there will be a labor summit. And it will be to talk about the fact that all public employees are under siege. And you all need to come together. So join us. Registration from 8:30 to 9:30 on June 12th. And come out. We're going to break every union out. They're going to talk about their issues. They're going to come up with strategies. And we're going to build a great big calendar of events and strategies that we want to bring all unions together. We need a movement. We don't need unions working alone. ATU, all of our unions need you. When the buses don't move, our members don't move. When our members don't move, they don't work. When they don't work, they can't feed their families. So we need you, and we need all the unions to come together in support of you and all of the public employees who are under siege. So I thank you, and Henry has flyers for that labor summit. So I expect to see you all there working together and finally standing together. After that, on June 15th, we will bring all of those unions together, holding hands, talking to the public. There will be a town hall meeting where we will get together and say, community, the unions stand together. We have strategies to fix the problem. We need you to help us. So join with us. Thank you.
Thank you. May I make this appeal? I have to make a mad dash back to Chicago on the 205 planes. I want to make two announcements. One is that Rainbow Push Convention, June 12th through 16th in Detroit, in Chicago. And on Tuesday the 15th, we're having a workers' summit conference on suburban transportation. June 15th, workers around the country are preparing for mass action for mass transportation. But I'll repeat again, and we've talked with leaders about it. August 28th is the anniversary the March on Washington. It's the I Have a Dream Day. We're urging you to organize a massive jobs march, a massive march in Detroit for urban policy and urban reindustrialization. God bless you and keep me in your prayers. One last time.